I'm Jenny.
I'm Vanessa.
And we are Verbena Floral Design. We're working with a color palette here of peach, champagne,
Ivory,
little hits of gold,
golds, coppers.
and we brought in a few different elements. Vanessa picked these antique buttons up when she was in New York.
Yeah.
And
These are my grandmother's crystal candlesticks. Basically, it would be easy to go nuts with the buttons, but you do it subtly, right? So you do a little button detail on the boutonniere. You do a little button detail on the back of the bouquet. You know, obviously, cues button cupcakes. These are centerpieces. You could fill this very cost effectively with, you know, a stem of like a tulip or some lisianthus or some roses, and this is your centerpiece. So instead of getting something that's, you know, constructed, you've got something where the container plays as much of a role as the flower does. And this is what we're seeing now. Lots of this style. If you're going to do a look like this, it's really important to take the time and actually find a vintage piece. And this is the stuff that can be fun, right? You can actually go and hunt. A lot of these bottles, these old vintage bottles, we've picked up along the way at thrift stores. But take the time to find something and you mix it with a brand new, and you've pretty much, you know, you can't tell the difference and it blends seamlessly.
well, a big trend we're seeing right now is what we're doing right here, which is the vintage
The deconstructed look.
style rather than one large centerpiece and a sort of formal look. But having said that, anything really goes, and it really depends on the venue and the couple's preference. And but this is one trend that we are seeing quite a bit of.
What we're seeing brides and grooms do now is they're really incorporating their story into elements of the wedding. We did a wedding this summer and we used blackberries everywhere, and that's because their first kiss was under a blackberry bush. So like no detail is too small for us, and we love that stuff. We really kind of create the story, and all these elements kind of come together to sort of make your wedding day special and unique, and people remember it.
We do as much as or as little as people want, and so it can be as simple as bouquets, boutonnieres, and a couple of centerpieces, or it can be the verbena team on site for the entire day, involved in the entire styling of the wedding,
Setting your tables,
hanging things. So we get as involved as people want us to be.
And we sort of become their, you know, their team on site for the day of the wedding.
A lot of our brides get their inspiration from bridal blogs, from
Style
magazines,
Styling Pretty magazines. I strongly recommend Googling wedding photography Victoria, and just spend some time going through their blogs and seeing what other brides in your area are doing, and really that's where you can find all sorts of inspiration. Thanks for coming by and checking us out, and we really look forward to seeing you at In Love at the Laurel Point Inn.
Let's talk weddings. That's good. You watch. That's going to be the best part of the whole thing.